I'm Coach Tim Brown. This is my ID moment. I was actually born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So I'm excited about Roll Tide Road. We continue to win our national championships. But the family moved we migrated north, like most people from Alabama, migrated north to Cleveland, Ohio. So I grew up in Cleveland and actually went to Shaw High School in East Cleveland, Ohio. My passion has been with young people. I attended Ohio University. I was a business major there. I actually opened up Singletary Plaza Mart here in town. So I worked for Kroger's. And then from there, I just had a call in to be involved with young people. And from there, I began working in Columbus Public Schools as an instructional aide. I was a PE teacher. And then I had the opportunity to be a 5th grade boys teacher at Sunshine Christian Academy, which was truly a blessing. And from there, I currently work for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And so my passion has been with empowering young people to be successful. I think one of the challenges with young men today is completion is a word that comes to mind. I heard this from a school administrator. And I think one challenge with young men is that they don't complete anything, but they'll start something and then they'll just quit, they'll just stop instead of pushing through. Back when I was growing up, we would come to a bump in the road and we would figure a way out. We would figure a way to get over that hurdle. And I think a lot of young men today just don't have that type of drive, to want to complete something, to want to finish something. And a lot is because they don't have many models. That they see too many people who just start all over. For example, you see the breakdown in homes. You see where dads will leave, they don't stick around. And you see in school where people come in and out of their life so much, you never see anybody complete anything. So I think one of the challenges of young men is teach them how to fight through stuff, how to have a determined mind that I'm gonna be the one to complete this. I'm not gonna start. Whatever I start, I'm gonna finish. In the book, I talk about how a father is irreplaceable. You can't replace a dad. I stand here today or speaking with you guys today. If my father walked through the door here, I wouldn't know who he is. Last time I saw my father, I was 4 years old. And so people ask, well, where'd you get all this stuff from? I got it from other men, and they did a good job of filling the gap, but still, I still long to know my father. I still long to see my dad because dads they're just irreplaceable. Working for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, I see young men all the time who are involved in sports, high school, college, and the professional level. And they'll tell you that they would give anything, they'll trade in all that money, all success, just for one time for their dad to come to a game and say, I'm proud of you, son. And that's the importance of a father. Children don't need your presence. They don't need the Air Jordans, they need your presence. Just need you there to be there for them. And so I live my life in a way of encouraging my children naturally, but encouraging young boys that when you're married and you have children, your children need you because you can't be replaced. You're irreplaceable. You know what? That's an easy answer. It's an easy answer for me. It was my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Clayton Burroughs. When he came into the room, I was in 6th grade, and we had a teacher, Mr. Fonte. He was our teacher for the first semester. We just ran him out the room, just doing whatever he wanted to do. When Mr. Burroughs came as the first African-American male that I saw of authority, so to speak. And Mr. Burroughs came as a young teacher, fresh out of Wilberforce University. We was his first teaching assignment. He came in and he laid down the law. And I loved it, because here's a man, who's coming and telling us, no, we ain't playing anymore. This is serious business. But the thing I loved about Mr. Burroughs in my ID moment was he had expectations. He expected all of us to be successful. He was not selling for C work, D work, B work. Everybody was getting an A. That's what drove me in the classroom when I was teaching. That's what drove me in the PEAK program. That I thought about Mr. Burroughs, the impact he had on me. I would tell them, I would encourage them. That's what I would do. I think we do too much telling. We have to encourage them. And I would encourage them that your story is my story. The things you're dealing with, that all men have gone through those things. That you can do it. I would encourage them that you can be successful. But in order to do that, you got to get on the right path. And I would encourage them that as they're watching this, I would tell them, start today. Don't put it off any longer. Make up your mind right now that you're not going to be like everybody else. There's something different about you, that you are unique. You are special. And be okay with that. You may lose some friends along the way, you may lose some people along the way, but you have to know who you are and who God created you to be. And once you get on that God inspired path, once you're in God's will, the rest is history.